Have you ever bought something online and then, just swung by the store to pick it up? Or maybe you've done the reverse. You're in a shop, you see something you like, but you pull out your phone to order it later. Well, if you have, you've experienced hybrid e-commerce. And believe me, it is totally changing the game of how we shop. So today, we're going to break down exactly what this is and what it means for the future of retail.
All right, so here's our game plan. To really get a handle on this, we're going to walk through 5 key areas. We'll start with the basics we all know, then define what hybrid e-commerce really is. After that, we'll look at some real-life examples, figure out why it's blowing up, and then finally, we'll talk about what all this means for you.
Okay, first things first. Before we can really get the whole hybrid idea, we need to be super clear on the 2 classic ways of shopping that we've all been using for years. Let's just set the stage a little bit.
So, you've got these 2 very different worlds, right? On one side, you have the online shop. I mean, the convenience is just incredible. It's open 24/7, you can shop from your couch. What's not to love? But then, on the other side, you've got that real physical store. Where you can actually talk to a person, touch the fabric, and see if that thing you want to buy actually looks good in person. Each one has its own killer advantages.
And this, right here, is where it gets really, really cool. What happens when you don't have to choose between clicking a button and walking through a door? What if you could just smush those 2 worlds together? Well, that's exactly what hybrid e-commerce is all about. So what is hybrid e-commerce, really? In the simplest terms, it's when online and physical shopping stop being 2 separate things and start working together as one. And that word, together, is everything. It's not just about having a website and a store. It's about making them talk to each other to create one smooth experience for you, the customer.
You can almost think of it like this super simple but really powerful equation. You take all the perks of an online shop, the endless options, the data, and you combine it with the personal touch and trust of a real-life store. What you get is something totally new, a hybrid shop that gives you the best of both worlds.
I absolutely love this quote because it just nails it. Hybrid e-commerce is that bridge. It connects the convenience of your laptop to the experience of a real place. It's all about making your path from, ooh, I want that, to, yes, it's mine, as seamless as possible, no matter where you start or end up.
Okay, theory is great, but what does this actually look like out in the wild? Let's get into some real-world examples. This is where it all clicks into place, and I bet you've done all of these things without even giving it a second thought.
So here are 3 of the big ones you see everywhere now. First, the classic buy online, pick up in store. We all love this, right? You skip the shipping fees and you get your stuff way faster. Second, there's the reverse, sometimes called showrooming. You go to a store, you try on the shoes, you see how they feel, but then you go home and buy them online, maybe because you found a better price. And third, maybe the biggest game changer of all, easy returns. Buying something online feels so much less risky when you know you can just drop it off at a nearby store if it doesn't work out.
So, we know what it is, and we've seen how it works. But why is this trend completely taking over? That brings us to the big question. Why is this hybrid model proving to be such a home run for literally everyone involved? Well, for us, the customers, the benefits are just huge. It's all about flexibility and choice. Need something right now? Buy it online. Grab it in an hour. Not sure if it'll fit? Go check it out in person first. It's about making shopping fit into our lives, not the other way around. It really puts us in the driver's seat.
And you better believe this is a massive win for businesses too. When they get online shoppers to come into the store for a pickup, guess what? People often buy more stuff while they're there. A happy customer who has easy options becomes a loyal customer. And this is key. It gives companies priceless data about how we actually shop, both online and off. All right, so let's bring this all home. What's the big picture here? And maybe more importantly, why should you care about this beyond just being a smart shopper? That's what we're going to wrap up with right now. I want you to think of this knowledge as a tool. Seriously. Whether you just want to have the best shopping experience, or maybe you dream of starting your own business, or you're building a career in tech or marketing, understanding this shift is absolutely crucial. This isn't just about buying things. It's about understanding the future of how companies and customers connect. So, I'll leave you with this question to chew on. What will the shop of tomorrow really look like? As technology keeps getting smarter and our expectations keep getting higher, those lines between the digital and physical worlds are just going to get blurrier and blurrier. The future isn't about choosing one or the other. It's about a perfect, seamless blend of both. Thanks for joining me.